Hi guys. So it's happening. It's begun. The aliens are here. Okay, I might be jumping to conclusions, but we have known this for years that there was going to be something in the future where the government would try and, deceive us or trick us into believing, that it's aliens. So, to be honest, I'm really confused. I don't know whether this is the government and it's back engineered, alien craft, or whether it's genuinely something that's out of their control. So, how are you guys feeling about all this? I'm going to show the video now, the ones that are on the news. It's crazy. I mean, our world has definitely changed.
The U.S. Air Force says unidentified drones have been spotted over 4 joint U.S. and U.K. military bases in England. The mysterious drones have repeatedly appeared for over a week now. Stephanie Bennett is live in London. So, Stephanie, this is pretty disturbing. What do we know about these drones?
They're describing the incidents as unusual and say this is a serious set of circumstances.
You had this hearing, of course, the other day, and we're past the point. Yes, aliens exist, whatever. We have reverse engineered their craft. We have these materials. We know this now. That's on the congressional record. We have this stuff. Like, let's move the conversation beyond that.
Can I ask you a question? So there is this there's this process of recovering of these craft, whatever they are, right? And the so-called biologics that reside within, supposedly. And I'm sure you're aware of this. So how exactly are there so many crashed UAPs? What is that? They have the technology to, travel 150 knots underwater, but they somehow crash a lot. I mean, it doesn't kind of make any sense. They just have like bad GPS or something. It's like they possess technology that defies the laws of physics, but they crash. So I just don't think that makes any sense. And what I believe is true is that these recoveries have been the result of the summoning of these craft. And that's the word that was relayed to me, the summoning of these craft. So, if you're summoning, what does that even mean? You're talking about a phenomenon that exists in the spiritual realm. I mean, that's more like a seance than a science expedition, right? It doesn't make it any less real, by the way, but it changes the category.
At a Pentagon briefing, Fox's chief national security correspondent Jennifer Griffin asked whether the drones appear to be those of hobbyists or something more sinister and concerning.
Again, it would be, premature to draw any conclusions. We've got to see what these are. I mean, it's entirely possible that it could be hobbyists or something else. We just got to look into it. So.
I want to ask you about one other issue, and that is the appearance of drones, a number of them, over bases in the UK, which also house U.S. military forces. Drones that one senior U.S. official said, quote, "The drones do not appear to be those of hobbyists." This follows drones appearing over Langley Air Force Base in Eastern Virginia, the Norfolk Naval Station in Virginia as well. Any idea who or what is behind this?
I've seen this reporting. I couldn't tell you who, but I am confident it is an adversary force. That is, this isn't just some, to your point, they called it a hobbyist. This isn't someone just checking things out and playing around to see if they can make their little remotely piloted aircraft do its function. I am sure that there are nefarious actors behind this. I couldn't tell you which ones.
We do know that the sightings started last week on November 20th, and they have really ranged in size, in style, and also the amount that we've been seeing over that last week or so.
It's very unlikely that some random person would just be flying these things around significant and serious British and U.S. security facilities, and that there have been no repercussions only increases my view that it is likely a bad actor.
It's something that the department has been looking closely at in terms of how it applies to our facilities, our personnel, whether it's in combat zones or outside of combat zones. But in terms of these particular incidents in the UK versus the ones in the States, again, I don't want to speculate that there's any connection.
One of the members, I don't want to betray secrets, but one of the, and I think this is correct, the members of Congress you just mentioned, I won't say which, pushed hard on the UAP Disclosure Act of 2022, which has never kind of been enacted. And as a result was primaried by his own party, which is, the kind of maximum punishment in electoral politics. So there is a massive, we cannot overstate the effort in place to prevent disclosure. And the question really is why? And so, yeah, these technologies clearly exist. It's not clear to me who possesses them. I'm pretty sure no one's profiting off of them. So, you can construct all kinds of explanations for why. But, everyone I've known, which is every president who's been really read into this stuff, is unwilling to disclose what he learned. And